Chathany, hello, it's me, your dad. How are you feeling, dear boys? How is life? You feeling okay on this day? How am I? It's a whole thing, man. Gah. Another day of nothing happening. Just as God intended. Gah. Had burger and writing for a project I'm working on. I had shepherd's pie. It was lovely. Snack, hello. Snack, is Fork going to, like, skin you and make a pair of shoes out of you? I took a peek and I went, oh, it's finally happening. Burger, mushroom Swiss. Sounds lovely. Gah. Did you watch the stream? No, I've been busy with too much shit to really do much of anything. Gah. Chathany, I did work a little bit on the next episode of the wrestling stuff. Just a little bit. I have some more character stuff handled for the game engine. I had to make a couple of new face textures for it. Not play co-op mode in Sonic Kart. And he took that person. He's gonna kill him. People had to vote for Dino Game. Lost by a single vote. Need to get you a theme for the School of Hard Knockers team. Didn't you just want to use, like, a remix or a cover of something of Hammer of Justice? Just something to that effect? Gah. Gah. Made a few more characters. I did record a couple of single stuff. A couple. It's like, oh, they're mercifully much shorter. They didn't take nearly as long. Future as a personal theme. Do you just want to use the one that you have right now as the team theme, then? The two guys that stuck with GTA 3. That would be Sebastian and my sister. Gah. Speaking of, I should probably check on the status of her thingy that I ordered her for her birthday that's got there. The sons of bitches. Ordered on June 27th. It was only supposed to take like 4 days. Bypassed her birthday by like an entire fucking month, the sons of bitches. Gah. I'm reaching into the fridge. The fridge is being reached into. Ugh. Porch Pirates? No, it does not say that it was delivered, so I do not believe it was Porch Pirates. She also lives on the second floor. I don't think it would be Porch Pirates, to be honest. Because it's like... The parking space is directly at the bottom of the stairwell. It's not really a stairwell, it's just a single staircase. And then behind the staircase on either side are the neighbors that live on those sides. And then up the stairs and to the left is hers. How could Thief do this? I know, right? Contact customer support. It's getting he's getting there. Ugh. 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 Anything interesting going on today, Chathany, that I need to, like, scream about? Do we need to talk for, like, 40 minutes about Hulk Hogan being a shit? And not for the reasons Twitter keeps complaining about, because Twitter can't do anything correctly? Such a thing to get his mother something for her birthday. Shake my head. Bork posted New Jack slander in VC. Bork is quote retweeting someone. The person says, "Look up New Jack, read the stories about him, tell me he was a good person." You can't. Yet when he died, the adoration that spewed from this community was off the charts. If you were one of those who celebrated his life but are shitting on Hogan's, you're a hypocrite. To which user Fork, my guy, responded, "The difference is that New Jack was based and gave his blood to anything he was involved in, and never fucked up Sting's moment, nor took a steaming shit on TNA's momentum, nor politics to kneecap the careers of his co-workers, nor lied about dying a dying Make-A-Wish child." Yeah, that's true. That's all accurate. My grievances with Hulk Hogan are, like, universally regarding his career. Are we just gonna pretend now that he's dead that Hogan didn't lie through his teeth, like, every single time anyone talked to him? We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen? Ugh. They did a tribute show on SmackDown for Hogan. And Cody apparently did a promo for Hogan and said it's complicated. To which Twitter is getting ravenously angry for some reason. Think this is about Hogan being racist. Oh, they're so ignorant of everything. The man was 71, of course he was. None of us give a shit. Hey, coincidentally, Chathany, refresh my memory on some things. Did Dusty Rhodes ever have grievances with Hulk Hogan? Please, inform my ignorant mind about these things. The only good thing Hulk Hogan did was destroy Gawker. Feel free to celebrate that. But only that. Everything else in his career was horrendous. Essentially, yeah. People were mad at him, making racist and homophobic statements. Like, no shit. Yeah, a little bit. Ugh. Anything else happening that we need to talk about? Is Fantastic Four bombing at the box office? Please tell me it is. I saw user Kyle Fletcher make reference to that thing Pedro Pascal pretends to do. You know, where Pedro Pascal does that thing where he has to touch women because he has anxiety or whatever. So he has to start groping on whatever woman is closest to him at the moment. Yeah, someone like posted a picture of Kyle Fletcher like doing a very like bruh kiss to another man. I think was it RJ City? It might have been RJ City. Like a karaoke thing. To which Kyle Fletcher quote retweeted and said, "It's okay, I have anxiety." Holy based, Kyle. Supposedly it's an average movie. My mother asked me if I wanted to drive like half an hour to go to like a movie theater with a curtain instead of a door to see Fantastic Four. I said no. No, not really. I don't think it's something I'm going to be doing, Mother. My God. Pretty slow day, isn't it? Fantastic Four being comparable to Superman and both beaten by dinosaurs. Usually happens, yes. I feel much more inclined to go watch the Superman movie that's in theaters currently than I ever would to go watch, like, much of anything Marvel-related in current year. There's some very easy-on-the-eyes things that I am seeing on Twitter. Chat, I asked something of an artist. An artist drew something, and I went, that's nice. But I have, like, more of an important thing to ask. Chat, I'm gonna post this into DGen quick. Chat, go to the DGen art channel on the Discord, and please, for the love of God, tell me what that thing on her left thigh is. Is there a specific name for that thing on her left thigh? It's like a band that stretches around the entire thigh that's in a diamond pattern. Does anyone have any idea what that thing is called? A garter belt? Is that what a garter... I thought a garter belt was a lingerie thing, exclusively. If it's a garter belt, doesn't that mean there has to be a garter attached to it that goes up to, like, lingerie? A thigh choker? I've been struggling to figure out a name for this type of thing because I'm trying to draw one. Garter? Seen them a lot, but I never heard a name for it. What the hell is it? Hang on. Leg straps is another name. But it's not... Nothing is strapped in. It's just like a band. And Google doesn't help. Diamond pattern thigh strap. No, that doesn't help either. Diamond pattern garter belt. Also not coming up, really. With anything that looks remotely close to what I'm thinking of. No information. Garter belt is one that straps under something, so it is a garter. It's just a garter. The garter is the actual strap, and the belt is what is tied to it. So it's just a garter. Not a garter belt, just a garter. Thank you, Chathany. Huh. Garter is that thigh garter. Okay, glad we have that cleared up. Dear Christ. Seemingly banned from using chat. Why is Fork banned from using the YouTube chat? Why is Fork banned from using the YouTube chat? Hang on. Slash unban. What the fuck is Fork's name on here? Is it just Fork? I don't think that did anything. Christ. Is this just a thing where YouTube says you curse too much so you're not allowed to use a chat in a stream anymore? God, this site sucks. What a terrible website. Is there like a... Hang on. Community moderation. Let me see how this works. Hang on. At Fork. It's not based Epic Legend Fork on YouTube as well, is it? No, it is not. God, this site. Channel guidelines. I have nothing set because I'm not a pussy. Moderation none. Think I got shadow banned from stream chat once? You're not allowed to say the no-no words. You're not allowed. God forbid you be allowed to speak your mind. Ugh. Fork, it lets you chat. Thank God. Got that fixed. Rest in peace. It was in... Ugh. Had to go deep into the system. Evidently. We have fun here, don't we? Drinking Dr. Pepper from my YouTube coffee mug. YouTube broadcast yourself t-shirt. WWE fans defending Jelly Roll's black hole slam that he's not a pro. I saw user Triggerpoint retweet a post saying that Jelly Roll cut a better promo than Ricochet has in his entire career. And from that moment, I decided to mute Triggerpoint on Twitter. And it's like, oh, you're that type of retarded. Got it. Stylish and hip YouTube armband comrade. Who's Triggerpoint? That guy that uses a profile picture from Police Knots. That guy. And he has his name upside down in the text thing. He uses the inverted text for his name and thing. You know, that guy. Ugh. Ricochet has been a workable promo since turning heel. He's been great. That heel turn did a lot of good for him. Phenomenal. Triggerpoint's wrestling opinions are based on his politics. Figures. Worse than your claim to fame being semi-popular on Twitter. Yeah, a little bit. A smidge. When are you gonna turn heel? I feel like I'm more of a tweener, to be honest. I feel like the lines in between morality are where I lie. You know what I'm saying, man? You should have seen the promo work I did years ago. Let us all never forget Twerkster T-Mode's unforgivable sin. Tremendous moment. Iconic bit. I'll never forget it. It was great. Fryberry being Ricochet best. Yeah. I can't stand it. I can never stand it. Hey, since I'm here anyway, is there a way? Is she gonna say it again? I don't know if I can get away with that. I don't know if I can get away with that one, I'll be honest. Why does Fork not come up when I go to approved users and at Fork? I got some other dudes that come up that are named Fork, but none of them have your profile picture. One of them just has a picture of a fork as his profile picture. One of them is like a weird smiley anon thing. And then there's another one of what appears to be a boy band of some kind. Who's Jelly Roll? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I hate celebrity involvement in things. We're not exactly up back in the day of, like, having Tyson at WrestleMania. Isn't he that fat rapper? Is that what they do? It's especially weird because I'd say, like, no channel moderation, none, not a thing. Don't hold messages. Comments on moderation, none. Say whatever you want. The dingle fucks. One of those country hip-hop hybrid musicians that you have never heard of, but quietly dominate the top 15 to 10 Billboard slots. I think I remember having a moment like that a few months ago where apparently Elvis got overtaken as like for a record sale, I think, by some literal who that no one who saw the post had ever heard of in their fucking life. Like, oh, we're doing this. Told me about Jelly Roll once, and her description was he's a musician who's gonna die soon. There's an awful lot of those lately, huh? Record certifications no longer mean anything. Apparently not! Used to be a matter of quality. Used to be a matter of people actually know what in God's name you are. Now it's just someone no one on earth has ever heard of. And suddenly the most popular musician of all time, apparently. Was that pan flute guy who did music for airports? Oh, yeah, that guy. A few celebs who can't wrestle become roster regulars. Better or worse than special guest era? It's better than special guest era. Because then you don't have, like, a NASCAR guy cutting a promo with Chris Jericho in the ring and saying you're gonna go one-on-one with Kofi Kingston. Jesus Christ. Jay-Z had the company Sprint, who he's affiliated with, purchase 1 million copies for their employees to secure a day one certification. It all makes sense! You can't hate the music industry enough. You'll be banned from the Summerfest. Are you wearing lipstick? Why are you? Huh. Sir, this is not lipstick. I am just very cold. Very, 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 very cold. Been spending a few million on guys who don't wrestle to self-promote and wondered why WWE started to bleed money. Don't know wrestling? Don't know wrestling at all. You remember when they had, like, the 3 actors from the Three Stooges reboot? Like, host Raw for a night? In character? Wasn't one of those guys Will Sasso? Famously feuded with Bret Hart in WCW? If I recall correctly? You're going one-on-one in the Royal Rumble with Cody Johnston at Summerfest for the Super Championship. Hell, even Ozzy, God rest his soul, did the same thing when he said, yeah, Evan Braun. You're gonna fight Evan Braun? Coincidentally, wasn't the celebrity guest host of Raw era exactly the same as the Mike Adamle era? Chad, is Mike Adamle the worst wrestling commentator of all time? Ozzy's appearance led to Chris Masters' face turn. I recall. His wife really liked Chris Masters. Sharon loved Chris Masters. Ugh. It's Mike Adamle, or how much does this guy weigh? Wow! Ugh, Christ. Mike Adamle on commentary, heel Michael Cole. Guest host of Raw, anonymous Raw general manager. A lot of Cole in that specific era of wrestling for a few years, wasn't there? The Miz main eventing WrestleMania was there. Awful awful lot of coal during those few years. Why is John McAfee's son a wrestler? And is his only celebrity just, I'm John McAfee's son? Yes. Computer GM. My favorite part about the anonymous Raw general manager is that they did all that without ever having a plan for who it was going to end up being. And then it ended up being Hornswoggle somehow. But then also they had the thing come back and it wasn't Hornswoggle. Would you rather watch PG era or current WWE? Which part of PG era? I'll watch 2008 Raw and SmackDown. I'm not watching like 2010 to 2012 Raw or SmackDown. I'm not doing that. I don't hate myself that much. I served my time, damn it. I put myself through that. They planned to have it beat Hornswoggle and they forgot they made it Hornswoggle. Current has GOAT level workers quietly putting on serviceable matches in the undercard, whereas PG era was endless garbage. Endless trash! Ugh. That was back when women wrestlers in that company double couldn't wrestle. Because they were only getting hired based on whether or not Vince thought they were hot. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion of the women's division, Candice Michelle, or Tori Wilson, or Kelly Kelly. Christ. Only light in the PG era was that stretch where SmackDown had Dash and Cody Rhodes, Christian and Bryan. Yeah. Really trying to find diamond in the coal mine during that era. What were they thinking? Yeah, no wonder Punk could get himself over so well during this time. It was like the worst point in the history of the business. Of course the pipe bomb did well. No one else was cutting any kind of decent promo back then. Ugh. Mark always put the business first. Calloway showing up as 100-year-old biker taker to chokeslam new talent. Cena's last chance. John Cena and Randy Orton versus the entire Raw locker room. My favorite part about that whole stretch of time is one of their matches was billed as the last time these two would ever wrestle, and then they've ended up wrestling again multiple times since then. Triple H comes out to pedigree both of them. Cena's worst year, beats Lesnar in his return match. Oh, it was terrible. Those of you who weren't watching that garbage every single time it came on back then will never understand. Like, I would have genuinely watched the majority of bad TNA over, like, the average Raw or SmackDown during that era. Like, it was that bad. Jericho and Shawn should be a tangible threat to Cena and Orton, let alone with the entire roster. Yeah, you'd think. Choice between boredom or misery. The cyanide or the pistol? The pistol's a hollow point, so it'll take a while. Decide. Not too fond of it. Never have been. Pretty reviled altogether, I would say. God, my lungs. Ugh. Nigel McGuinness and low-key won fan polls. Neither company decided to give them major pushes in 2011. It's almost like the powers that be are spiteful for what people that actually watch their product want to see. Dude, thank God for Tony Khan. Thank God! Someone that actually likes professional wrestling is in charge of some professional wrestling. Thank Christ Almighty! Low-key is a huge missed opportunity because he would have had another out and would have been highly documented. Low-key's biggest problem is that he's his own biggest fan. Is hilarious, though. Fucking lungs. What is it with WWE pushing the lesser of tag/stables? Warrior over Sting, Edge over Christian, Rollins, Reigns over Ambrose, Spite. Incredible image of Low-Key that was huge with ASP. Oh, it's been a while. Christ, which one? Austin Aries is another you could put in there. Same camp as Low-Key. Yeah, I've heard some things. Deposited in lobby. I am viewing right now immediately. That's a good image. Oh, that's a good one. Shock even got signed with WWE after that. They had to do a thing where they pretended that guys who have been wrestling for like over a decade were somehow newcomers to the whole thing. You know, I recall something highly specific from that era. Where it's like heel Michael Cole and I think Matt Stryker were on commentary for I think that first season of NXT. And like Stryker had like partially broken kayfabe on commentary because he said that Bryan had been wrestling for like a decade. But then he said like in the minor leagues, to which Cole broke character immediately and went, the minor leagues? And then he had to correct himself when Stryker said, well, anything not here is the minor leagues. Jesus Christ. Running so much the minor leagues propaganda on commentary that Jerry Lawler has to play the straight babyface. Psychotic era of wrestling, man. Road Warriors in the Attitude Era were mid-30s was considered old and over the hill. I like to point out Ricky Starks is 35 and they still got him stuck into developmental and getting jobbed out to lesser wrestlers. How many times has Low-Key signed and quit TNA? Certainly he has had more runs than everyone that ever wrestled in TNA. It's gotta be up there, right? Has to be. Astonishing moment of clarity from Michael Cole for that bit. to, like, actively taking offense to hearing Matt Stryker, like, indirectly call Ring of Honor minor leagues. One brief moment of clarity from the man. Wrestlers think being a jobber in WWE is genuinely better than being a mid-card champ in a smaller company. Those people are insane. Welcome to the big league, Sting. How's it feel? Didn't Seth, when Cody came back at that WrestleMania, literally yell, "Welcome back to the big leagues"? That happened, didn't it? Ugh. I actually have a trash can in this room, finally. Minuscule as it may be. Ugh. Finally deposited, no longer picking up the sound. This close to trying to convert San Andreas cars to 4. Found an instructional post on a forum from the mid-2010s that's occasionally broken up by German words. Those are the most information you'll ever get on something like that. I need more wall space here, dude. I have so many, like, pictures I haven't put up on this wall still. If I could just, like, remove the window that's here and just put in, like, a regular wall, I'd have so much more space for it. Anytime someone says that Rollins is one of the best modern wrestlers, Diarrhea Dwayne rings in my head. Yeah. College dropout try. That's all anyone ever asks of you. Ugh. Saw earlier MJF saying some positive things about Seth Rollins. And saying, like, sorry about the knee, that sucks. Like, yeah, you're really cool, dude. And then for some reason the comments meant, yeah, he can't wait to jump ship. God forbid a professional wrestler speak positively about another professional wrestler. God forbid. Must be a sign he's getting away from that company. He had a chance and declined. Yeah. I'm convinced the only reason he turned heel again so fast is because the plan was, like, revenge on Adam Cole. And then Cole's injury just wouldn't heal. One freak ankle explosion fucked up the whole plot line for like a year and a half. And then Cole got concussed again, like a month ago. And he was contemplating retiring because it's just like the worst luck imaginable. And I hope the man recovers quickly, because it's like the worst thing that can possibly happen. Hogan debuts in AEW after Tony Storm was the best character, right? Yeah, the ghost of Hulk Hogan's gonna appear on AEW and start trying to mentor Dustin, saying that he taught his dad everything he knows. Oh, he absolutely would. Oh, Christ. We've managed to rant about nothing for 40 minutes again, Chathany. Are you proud? Are you happy? You excited? You big excite boys? You enjoy it? Eventually you do plan to have dinosaurs on Dinosaur Tour, right? What a good movie. I held little Cody as an embryo, brother. Red Sith Ghost Hogan versus Blue Force Ghost Dusty. Did any of you notice I put Dusty's Force Ghost in the audience in the last MCW episode? Did any of you even pick up on that? Yeah, he's in there. He's blue and everything. Hogan says he grew up watching Dusty Rhodes despite Hogan being an adult when Dusty had his first match. Oh god, he was so full of shit. Add Force goes to Maka. Ugh. You remember that time Umaga killed Bill Clinton on screen? That was funny. Good bit. Huh. Ugh. Dustin Rhodes voters have 1 to 2 months. When is the next pay-per-view? Is Forbidden Door the next one? Forbidden Door is not the next one, right? Bill Clinton impersonator was quite funny. You do a good Clinton impersonation, you like comedic gold for at least a little bit. It is? Jesus. It's a bit away, isn't it? Forbidden Door 2025. Yeah, we're a month out from that still. Good. Alright, Dustin's got an extra month. Until Kyle Fletcher murders him in the ring. What's the timeline of Umaga going to rehab and living looking like? He did actually speak and cut a real promo at one single point. He did do it once as Umaga. It was a pretty alright promo. I don't think they ever would have stuck a real world title on him. I feel like he probably would have wrestled at least like 5 years more. I don't think he would have been around to like hang out with Roman. Sadly, no money. Yeah, it sucks. Hogan wanted to sign him to TNA. Hogan tried to steal one of the Rock's extended family, did he? Samoan spikes the Rock. They put the heavyweight title on Kane in 2010. Umaga had a chance. Yeah! That did happen, didn't it? Shit. You know, I often forget that the Great Khali was at one point a world champion. I forget that happened a lot. Oh god, so was Jinder Mahal. Oh Christ! Oh god, I forgot that happened. Oh god. Oh god, what were they thinking? Oh merciful Christ. Ugh. Umaga versus Samoa Joe. If Jacob Fatu had gone over to TNA, do you think he still just would have been doing the Umaga shtick? He probably would have, right? Forget Joe had a WWE run. That's okay, we all do. Because Vince didn't like him. He had a bit Joe did in WWE where he cut like some of the most savage promo thing he ever did in one single segment. Like, it was pretty unbelievable that, like, in 2014, I think it was, maybe 2015, Samoa Joe on a microphone on an episode of Raw was like, I'm gonna send you back to rehab, Jeff. Holy shit, man. He would suddenly become black and from Atlanta like the Usos. Jinder Mahal's title reign was the worst, all because Road Dogg for it was a good idea for when WWE launched the WWE Network. Never let anyone involved in that decision do anything again. Samoa Joe cooks the SmackDown roster. Is that what that was? Nash claiming that he punched Samoa Joe in the face after his Scott Hall promo. I don't believe him. I don't believe a thing Kevin Nash says. Not one. Not one singular thing do I believe Kevin Nash says. The summer of '92 destroyed that man's brain. That was 2018. Thank you. Living in a timeline where Brock Joe happened and it was a flopper. You ever think about, like, that absurdist timeline shift? It's like Roman would not have had both of those belts because they were gonna have Brock beat him for the belt. And then there was a COVID thing. So Roman couldn't be at that episode. So instead they put Brock in the other title picture. Looking degen for Sots and such. You got it. You said the magic word. Hell yeah, brother! That's what we like to see. Splendid. Kevin Nash has admitted he says things just for attention, so I wouldn't believe him. Yeah, smart thing to do. Destroyed a lot more than his brain. Christ. Amazing. Chad, it's been nearly an hour. We should probably actually play a video game, shouldn't we? Ambrose going for an angle where he out-crazies Lesnar only for Lesnar to go, no, I have a UFC match soon. Why does no one just tell Brock, no, shut the fuck up and do your job? You're telling me no one ever had enough balls to just tell Brock, shut up and do your job? And Jim Cornette says he's the smartest wrestler alive. Not too fond of Jim Cornette. He will just leave? Yeah, probably. Vincent Hunter pay him too much? Yeah. Me and Kevin Nash scouted Bobby Lashley in 1992, brother, and Nash trained him well. Bigger stars can politic their way out of things. Yeah. Sucks. I remember hearing a story of Jericho, like, because, like, they did a bit when Brock had his, like, rivalry with Orton, where he, like, got in the ring and busted open Randy Orton the hard way. You know, he just punches him down at that angle and the knuckle, like, cuts your head open. They apparently didn't tell anyone that they were going to do that, and apparently Jericho went up to Lesnar, like, after he got back behind the curtain and went, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? You should probably tell your coworkers you're going to do something like that. That's probably a thing you should tell your coworkers you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Hangman Mox opening with a hard way fork is base. Really filtered out the whiners right away, didn't they? Phenomenal. Nash drained him well. Judging from the lawsuit documents, Lesnar don't know what no means. Evidently not. Diabolical. I should probably show my thing. It's been like an hour. You still do that thing, we'll still do the thing, and then we have to reach the thing. You know, that whole thing. Okay, shilling is over. Lesnar doesn't look like he knows what a lot of words mean. Fork! Show Thief that picture of Brock Lesnar respecing into int. Very specific image, I know. Very decent one. It's a whole thing, I know. Well, Chathany, give me one singular moment, okay? Give me one moment, and then we'll actually play a video game, okay? Just give me 1 second. Give me a second. I am back, boys. I am returned to this earth, once again, to rescue you from your mediocre lives. We're in that spot. And then I come here. Silence! Yeah, it's been an hour. I may as well play a video game. Deposited in lobby. Oh, yeah, he's a big nerd. Thief, look in lobby! Thief! Has the beast been calmed down? Not really. Lizard bled dry. Yes. Continue where we left off. Oregon! Ugh. Vile. Ugh. Gah. What was I doing? More importantly, how do I play this? I do not recall.
If Owen and Lambert do what they say they can, we're going to need facilities in place for the flyers when they arrive.
Right, that's how I do that.
Let's start with some aviary domes and a hatchery.
Is that a thing we do?
Need an expedition center, and as you heard, time is not on our side.
Right. Ugh. This is gonna be a problem. Block is a respected astronomer. Someone has to be. Expedition, 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 expedition. Alright, we're doing this. Good. That's the button. That's the one. Then I need a road. That's the one. And then I need aviary dome. Dome. No, that's not how that works. Read that Block was colorblind. Is he? I guess that would explain a bit. Dome. Dome. How do I actually... How does one build a dome? Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, no. Paleomedical response, no. Aviary dome! Uh-huh. Research required, you say. This may be a problem. You know that? This may be a real serious problem. I need scientists. I need scientists on standby. Medical facility. Closures. Facility. No. Operas. No. What's the thing where I need... Hang on. You. No. You. You are what I need. You research. Researchable. Now... I have an efficient skill. Where's the science team? I have scientists on the payroll. Oh, I don't have scientists on the payroll. They quit. Probably because they were eaten by flesh-eating monsters. You're on the team. Welcome aboard. Yes. That's cool. You're on the team. Welcome aboard. And... You're on the team. Welcome aboard. Yeah, this'll go well. I'm sure. Is this enough science? That is, in fact, enough science. Thank God. Go. Quickly. Commence studying. Commence big study. Okay, let that do its thing. You know, anytime it feels like doing it. Meanwhile, Oh. Where was that thing? Not the viewing gallery. Hatchery! Which I also need a thing for. I guess it's just everything aviary, huh? Flying bastards. Huh. You know, a strange amount of nothing is happening right now. Very bizarre. No, the fossils aren't really important. How's this coming along? Looks like it's about halfway there. Huh. I feel like I should be doing something. Not certain what I should be doing, but I guess I'm just waiting. Toddbot, how much waiting? More importantly, why so much waiting? If you dared complain about one of his storylines, there's a chance he would be in your replies telling you you don't get it. It's all about the long-term plans. I don't know if Road Dogg had anything planned out his entire life. There, thank God. All that's taken care of, thank Christ. Which means now I can actually do the thing that I've been tasked to do. Now available. At the behest of God himself. I should probably actually clear out this whole thing, shouldn't I? Damn it. Do-do-do-do. I need to deforest this entire area. That's better. Enclosures, hatchery. Requires aviary. Yes, I have aviary. I have quite a bit of aviary, in fact. Do I need to have a dome first? Is that what it's asking? Damn it. Oh. Now available. We should make, like, American Gladiator inside one of these things. Just let, like, the pterosaurs loose and say, okay, everyone that makes it to the other side of this thing gets, like, a $40 million. I feel like that'd go over well. Now that's how we get an entailment. That's how that works. Anytime you feel like finishing construction. Must be attached directly to a dome. You got it. And have another path that just goes right around. Just like so. Yeah, good enough. And then one of them things. Uh-huh. Yeah, like that. All right, trust the plan. The plan is foolproof. Have faith in the plan.
We're ready on this end. We could send out expeditions for remote capture.
These creatures can cover a lot of ground from the air.
Right.
Snap to it.
All right, let's fly the not-so-friendly skies.
Have to do a few... Jesus, what? I'm in the middle of something. A scientist to oversee a live capture. Yeah, sure. Anyone feel like heading in? Yeah, you do it, Fujimoto. That'll work. Get in there!
We have captured flyers ready to deliver.
Have them
Bitchin'.
brought to the aviary hatchery by our transport team. We'll then release them into the domes.
And by release, you mean contain?
Yes.
Yeah, that's totally what that means.
Under our supervision and care.
I
Excellent.
should probably have a
On
hospital
schedule
built,
to
shouldn't
deliver
I?
assets to the other site.
That's probably a smart thing to do, isn't it? Probably. Now I just need to remember how I make a thingy. A thingy like one of these. Oh God, what? You found 5? Jesus! Yeah, just throw them in.
Asset transportation in progress.
Just dump them in. Yeah. Control center. Unable to build. Unable to build. Unable to build. I feel like you're handicapping me so something terrible can happen. I strongly feel that to be the case. Be real upfront about that. Control center, but not an emergency shelter. Let's just build the emergency shelter right around here. That'll go well, I think. Yeah, just right there. That's good. And then we'll also build onto you. Splendid. Okay, now dunk them in. Just dunk them down there. Lower it into the vat of boiling oil.
Asset
Those gonna be some real good drumsticks. Look at him go. Feeling hronely. It's perfect. Right in the deep fryer. Goddamn right. Ugh. Now this is all going swimmingly, isn't it? We really gotta do this one at a time, huh? You still feeling lonely after all this?
Asset has been delivered.
Alright, we only got 2 left now. Now I just need some fellas. Ugh. Emergency shelter is over there. Where is my security guys? Because I kind of need them. Restricted. Rate the Jurassic Park verse in which the solution was just to hunt them for food, so the majority of the story is more about hunting down dinos and how to cook them. 9. Much better sequel ideas than, like, the hippie thing they've been doing. Is he in there? Dunk him in. Dunk him straight down now. What they deserve. Really taking their sweet time, aren't they?
Asset transportation complete.
Well, hello.
Looks like we might be getting things under control.
A little bit.
Say famous last words.
Isn't that just Monster Hunter? You ruined it.
This very phrase over the years, I'm going to go with predictable, unquote, last words instead.
Dr. Malcolm, why are you contacting us?
Same
Do you
thing
need
as
money for another
the
house?
dinosaurs. And my obsessive need to witness the car crash when it happens.
It's good to hear from you again, Dr. Malcolm.
Dr. Dua, you're now increasing the so-called intelligence part of the CIA, if I'm to understand correctly.
We do what we can.
Huh.
Yes, we do what we can, and sometimes more than we should. Interesting times, and I mean times as the dinosaurs are living in ours. Should they be here?
I mean, the alternative is like putting both barrels of a shotgun up to their brain. Would you rather we do that, Ian?
They should.
I could do that. I got one right here.
Chaos is revealed.
It's what else remains hidden that's concerning me at the moment, Doctor.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes. And that's why I've brought somebody with me to help shed some light in this regard, Mr. Isaac Clement. Yeah, a specialist of the spectacular.
Tagged you in D-Gen.
You should be hearing from him soon.
Nice.
These dinosaurs
Also
require
thief.
feeders if they're to stay
Nice.
healthy. Stay on top of it.
Yeah. Alright. What do they actually want? What do these guys eat? Piscivore feeder. Oh, they want fish. Of course. But first I must make water. I must create agua. Which means I must fuck with the terrain. Lower terrain. Yeah, little bit. Calm it down now. Not that much of a radius. Yeah, that's better. Just a little bit now. Maybe a deeper slope than this, for God's sake. Is that enough? Is that enough for water? Yeah, I think that's good enough, right? Okay. You need to be more shallow than this? How's this whole thing work? Yeah, need more water. All right, is that enough? Requires shallow water. That's what I'm in, goddammit! How shallow are we talking here? Or is it because they're kind of in the way? Oh. You don't want it outside, right? No, that would be ludicrous. That would be foolish, is what that would be. Which means I'm clearly doing something wrong, right? Right? Yeah. It was there for a second, I saw it. It was there for a fraction of a second. Oh, it's finicky. If I just start spinning it around, does that help? I'm working on it! I need more water. Which means I need more terrain dug. Yeah. Jesus, how deep do you want this? I can go deeper. Deeper! Yeah. All right, is that enough? What in God's name am I missing? Come on. Is it too deep or is it too shallow? I need you to answer me. Needle in a haystack moment. Yeah. This is some ludicrous shit you're asking of me right now. You don't want me to stick it on, like, one of the ends of this thing. Oh, for God's sake! I don't even have security! A sign! Yeah, you go handle that. You go do that. That's the thing you should go do. Then I'll figure out what's going on with the rest of this, I guess. I'm working on it! Alright, now hang on now. Just give the love of... You stopped using the GTA San Andreas theme in your transition? I've never used the GTA San Andreas theme in transition. What are you talking about? What? What are you talking about? Yeah. What? Are you insane? Yeah. I swear to God. Hang on. I need transition between intro and gameplay. What the fuck are you talking about? Ninja, I have no idea what you're referring to. I have never used the San Andreas theme on this stream once for anything. The stinger when it starts? I did do that. That is there. You mean this, right? The thing that played when I did the thing? Ugh. It does that every single time the screen transitions. Those two GIFs fuck with my screen. It's nothing to do with anything else. That's weird. But whatever. Is it because these two haven't been, like, identified yet? Is that what the problem is? Because I don't even have a ranger team. And I don't remember how to build a ranger team. Resupply. Fill her up. Yeah. Why don't I have a ranger team? No, really, why don't I have a ranger team? Shouldn't I? Where's the Jeep? There should be Jeeps around here, right? Do I just not have a response facility? I thought I spawned in with one. Good. I suppose not. Let's see how this works. Oh boy. Is that all I needed? Now can you actually go out and identify things? Also, what was your problem? Good. The Jeep licensing expired. Understandable. Hey, you. Could you, go handle this, please? Yeah, go handle that. Go see what's going on there. Cannot reach destination. Check the area for obstructions. Is it because there's no way to actually identify what's going on here? Is that what I'm getting at? Dude, for the love of God, if you don't tell me what I'm doing wrong for this thing not being allowed to be built, I'm gonna throw a fucking gasket. Because it's just not letting me put it down. Ugh. Enough. Surely you do not mean put it outside. I refuse to believe you would be that stupid. I refuse to believe you would be stupid enough for that to be what you mean. Yeah. Dude, I don't know what you want me to do, and I can't do anything about it. Because they refuse to just put this goddamn thing where I need it. What am I doing wrong? Shallow water. Fucking exact pixel perfect nonsense. Ugh. Jesus.
Hey, I'm Isaac Clement. Dr. Malcolm should have mentioned me earlier.
Ugh.
We have some specific
AW did a tribute to Hulk Hogan on Collision.
Ranger team to gather information and monitor.
They finally folded, huh?
A viewing gallery.
You hate to see it.
Also on our list. So now it's on yours.
Tuberculosis. Do that. Start task. Shivani did it, so it's sensible. If Shivani did it, it's fine. Ugh.
Hey, Claire. I've been thinking.
When you think it makes me nervous.
No, seriously.
I break a perfect
Why
streak.
the Flyers?
Okay, I'm not following you.
Dr. Malcolm starts contacting Dr. Dua from who knows where when these flying reptiles become an issue. Why?
Because they introduce a unique danger? And he's concerned?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Owen. For now, we should make sure the satisfaction levels for the Flyers is high. That's verifiable data we can use.
Why are they missing open space? They have nothing but open
This
space.
isn't prehistoric animals, Claire. Reality ain't what it used to be.
Uh-huh. Unless the Oh god, it's gonna be this counts as vertical space 2 being taken up. Oh god, that's gonna be what it is, isn't it? Oh Christ. I can already tell. Oh Jesus. Oh no. Oh fuck. It's gonna be exactly what it is, isn't it? I can already tell. Because the water's there, so it doesn't actually count. Remove water. Remove some water. As much as we can get away with. I'm researching the medicine. What do you want from me? You have nothing but open space. I'm not letting you outside. That's not happening. Ugh. How's that research coming? Is it working? Uh-huh. Oh, you did it already. Jesus, that didn't take long at all. Hang on. Where's common cold, rabies, avian pox, hookworms, salmonella, E. coli, infected wound, IV poisoning? It has a cold. Better fencing wouldn't be the worst, I'll be honest. Yeah, we figured we'd have meds on standby for situations like the cold. Salmonella Fitzgerald. Huh. Commence! So, how do I exactly raise your comfort if I can't actually get in there to do anything? At all? Missing open space. What counts as open space if it's nothing but open space? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Huh? Oh. No. Flattened terrain. Surely that's what you mean, right? Make a roller coaster that flings people into a giant piranha. Eventually. All in due time. Good. Is that better? No, still missing open space. Can I get a hint on what open space means? You want rocks and you want more water? You want rocks and you want more water. Alright, hang on. Uh-huh. You want some rocks? Give you some rocks, hang on. I'll give you, like, a really big rock. Yeah, it's a rock. I'll give you a rock that looks like, this. And then, I'll give you another rock that looks kind of like this. And then I'll give you one of these here rocks. There you go, that's what you want. I'm not sure what you mean by more open space, though. Got no idea on that one. Yeah. The rock is back. God, I hope not. Oh, good. The cold has been taken care of. You love to see it. Okay, bad news, boys. I don't think you can have more water inside of this space. I don't think it's allowing it. Oh. Huh? Oh. I don't think that's quite working. Just a little bit at a time. Why do they like rocks? Why rocks? Really? On the rocks? I don't think it's gonna let me build more water here. Build more water is a weird statement in hindsight, isn't it? Truly. Psychotic in its wants. At least they're getting some fish. If I just go around the side, that helps a little bit. But that's still not everything they want. Ooh. Just go around the far edge that we can until it just works. You're really a stiffler for all of this, aren't you? Come on now. I know you can do more than this. Apparently not. Apparently not at all. Which means I don't think they're getting the amount of water that they want. At all. Any way, shape, or form, in fact. Kinda lame, but I don't really know how to fix that. Come on, go lower. Lower, lower, lower. Then deposit more agua. No agua is being deposited. How's it gotta be this way, man? It's still not nearly enough that they want. They're really craving the juice, aren't they? What, do you want me to flood the entire enclosure? Why would you want it to be completely flooded? What's the point of having wings if you want nothing but water? Yeah. Ugh. I'm, like, struggling to figure out what in God's name you want from me. And I don't think that's gonna help, really. Oh. None of this is really going anywhere. How the hell do you handle this open space problem anyway? Terrain constraints. Remove terrain constraints. Wholesale from the entire enclosure. I do not want them to be here. It still doesn't count as water being added to the inside of this thing. And that sucks. Quite frankly. You know, typically when I do something, it should work, right? Instead of not working. And instead it just refuses to actually do what I tell it to. This is not a very intuitive system, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, that comfort sucks. They need another status check before I'm allowed to do much of anything with them. Be a lot easier to do. If, you know, the thing that I'm telling it to worked. You want some more rocks? I give you some more rocks. Would rocks make you happy? Have some more rocks, why not? Otherwise, I'm just not certain what you want done. Because you won't let me dig out any deeper moats. You refuse to allow a deeper amount of water than what I have right now. For reasons I do not understand at all. It works when I do that. And that's even deeper on that. But it just doesn't work in here for some reason. Yeah. Not one bit, in fact. Reasons that baffle me. Ad nauseum. There are no terrain constraints, you just refuse to do what I tell you. Dig the goddamn terrain! Yeah. Why do you refuse to obey me? You know, you'd be doing infinitely better if you just did what I told you to do. Uh-huh. You go there. Just in case. How did we actually track them before? Because they're still not happy. I do all these things for you and you're still not happy. Where are you going? Don't you abandon me. Man, Oregon sucks. Yeah. But why the rocks? Uh-huh. The snow has come once more. And this problem is still refusing to be solved. No matter what I do. Just dig down. Lower than you're doing. Lower than you refuse to do. It's just not doing it. And there's nothing to be done to fix it. And this is the end-all, be-all of continuation of this whole thing. Because they just refuse to do anything else. Can someone get out there and keep an eye on them, for God's sake? At all? You. Add task. Go. I'm not asking. Drive in there and see what's up. See how everyone is feeling. Is it bad? Yeah, they're still pissed off about nothing. Oh, now they're happy with the amount of water suddenly. Never mind, the amount of water is still subpar. I don't know what to do about this open space thing. There appears to be no solution to this. Ugh. Jesus. Someone's having the same goddamn problem as me. You want me to build another aviary and attach it to this? That's the solution? God, that sucks. Ugh. Didn't even know that was an option. Gah. Apparently the solution is just build another one and connect it directly to this one. Evidently. That is what you want from me. Despite the fact you're not really letting me do that right now. I'm not certain why you're not letting me do that. What if I deforest the entire area? Will that make this a worthwhile endeavor all of a sudden? No, because this thing is in the way. Can I, move this out of the damn way? Move, building. Thank you. You. There. This is what you wanted, right? See if I can't dig out some terrain in here. See how all of this functions together. You see? That's so much more water for you. Dear God in heaven. Finally. You're not whining anymore. I swear to Christ, if this thing doesn't go up, I'm gonna have a conniption. I gave you a second dome? Is that not good enough for you? Yeah. Okay. Let's not have a heart attack. Let's not do that. Let's all just calm down. I'll just have a big calm down. Let's all just chill out. The biggest calm down imaginable. Right? How are we feeling, class? Still not happy with everything that I have for you. I hate these things. Animals are terrible. Ungrateful is what they are. Do it again, why not? I will even put some more rocks in here that you seem to like so much. Just dot the place with more big rocks. They seem to like that. Surprisingly, we still have money to afford all this. Didn't think we would. Oh, finally. They're done complaining. Goddamn animals. You see? If you just believe hard enough, anything is possible. Flying monstrosities. Ugh. Jesus, that took like 40 minutes. Ugh. At last. Things are advancing at all. Hey, you go take care of that in case, huh? Like, just in case? Yeah. That'll be good. That'll be fine. I'm reaching into the fridge again and no one can stop me. No one can stop me. There is not a soul that can stop me. Ugh. If anything, I'm making money. Good. Finally.
Yeah.
To increase its rating. Again?
It's sort of my thing.
The facility is functioning as anticipated.
We have enough assets in the pipeline that we should.
After all trial and error, yes.
Right now we're putting out brush fires, but this is an inferno that could engulf the world.
Your concern is noted.
For now, I suggest.
And
we
also
focus on
unnecessary.
this. It's about high welfare and visibility for the animals, and safety for the DFW staff, of course.
Learning to coexist with the dinosaurs is a process. We're getting there.
And if we don't, where's that leave us? We will have created an apocalypse born of our arrogance. Humanity versus the dinosaurs, and
Ian, calm down for God's sake.
who deserves to win?
It's fine, we're just gonna make drumsticks. Go see that new Jurassic World movie? I have not, and I don't particularly feel like it, no. Not really, to be honest. You guys need some more rocks.
To find success, we must look to the sky. That means more flyers, and more species of flyers in the aviaries. Flap, not flop, huh?
Can they get around with other species other than their own? Huh. By increasing asset rating. Okay, I'll go see what happens. Not the database. Expeditions! You seem fine. You're okay, get in! That is one toothy bastard. Let's go! Watched the first Jurassic World, didn't watch the other two. Same! I do like the idea that Chris Pratt's character is that kid that's talking shit about the raptor in the first movie. I do like the idea of that. So, like, I guess I'm just waiting on this whole thing, huh? They're, like, taking their sweet time, aren't they? Monstrosities. You guys could probably use some more water, considering the amount of you that are gonna be clogging up this place in a minute. I can already imagine. Is that enough water for you to be satisfied? I would hope so. Huh. Really taking their sweet time on this, aren't they? Really just giving it a chance. You know, it's a pretty goddamn musicless game, isn't it? You know, I get we're like 2 hours in, and that first hour was just talking about nothing. Uh-huh. Did I put on, like, the RimWorld soundtrack or something? Did anyone ask Grok what famous person visited the profile? For me, it was Aaron Rift from No DQ. That's weird. That's a thing I can just ask. Strange. At Grok. Who is the most famous person to visit my profile? Uh-huh. Post. I await the machine to answer me. I know not if he will. Huh. Still nothing. Anyway, I got 3 of these little bastards.
Asset has been collected. Transit has commenced.
I suppose I should put in another one of these things, shouldn't I? Why not this one? Constructed by path. In water. In water. There, good enough. There, good enough. Now I just need to make another big generator and it'll be fine. Yeah, that's good enough. Speaking of, how are you doing? Fill her up. Good enough. Power grid's fine. You all worry too much.
Transported.
Assign the same to you. Assign the same to you. Now you can use more space. Instead of just all going into the same one, right?
Delivery complete.
Is that all of them? Is it all 3 of them that we collected? Where's old Jawbone? No, those are the regular ones. No, there's you. Missing Forest. You want Forest? God. Fine. Fine, you get a big forest for yourself over here. You get lots and lots of big forest. All for your liking. Big, large forest. Has Grok responded to you yet? Let's find out. I can't access private profile view data. It's kept anonymous for privacy. Based on public mutual followers, Arissa Aurora stands out. That's my girl. That's my girl. I knew you had my back. When no one else got me, I know my maybe cousin got me. Huh. My maybe kind of, sort of, perhaps cousin. Huh? Oh. How you feeling? You feeling good? Yeah, you're fine. Unfortunately, that's not enough, so I need to go get more. The control room. Oh, these guys. These ones sicken me greatly. Let's go! Yeah, this'll go over well, I'm sure. Fantastically, even. Ugh. Now I play the waiting game. Did I give you, like, more food? Is more food a thing you would want? Yeah, sure. Probably should, right? And another one. Huh. Awful lot of water you guys want, considering you don't really touch anything on the ground. Not much. Do different species of you guys get along particularly well? I figured you'd be at each other's throats, to be honest. Huh. You're probably gonna want another one of these around the bend, eh? Extracted by block. And put one here, and that'll have a good amount of visibility on it. But then you're gonna need your own generator all the way out here. And you're gonna need another big, long path to round your way through everything. Never mind, we have to go the other way with it. Forget I said anything. Take the long way now, class. Duh. So does it now. Duh. There we go. Now everyone can see everything that happens inside this enclosure at all times. Hypothetical cousin wife. You captured 5 of 6. That's not bad. Deposit them within.
Transporting asset.
Throw them in. Check the area for obstructions. How about you do your fucking job? How about that? Need another response facility. Otherwise, it's not going to do anything. Response facility. 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 I need to deforest more of this state. It's all gotta go. Okay, that's good. Extracted by rocks. There. That's what you wanted. That's what you get. All captured flyers have 80% comfort or higher. I know about that one, Chief. Now, anyone can head in there they see fit to. I don't know who's going to see fit to do that, but whatever. Ranger team.
Delivery complete.
Let's have you go do that, huh? In fact, how about you go do that right now? Immediately. So we can actually tell what the hell's going on in here. How you feeling, young blood? Missing sand. You all want different things.
Asset has been delivered.
You're right, hang on. I'll throw in some sand. That's sand. There we go. Just sand up the damn place. Make it nice and sandy. Big sandy forest swamp. Okay, you have your sand.
Asset transportation complete.
You have your big amount of sand taken care of. Huh. Huh. At least they're not eating each other. This could have gone poorly, I'll be honest. Instead, everything is going according to plan. Ugh. Could have gone rather poorly. Just 24 more seconds. And then everything will be fine. The sunrise. Man, a human being would never survive being here. Oregon was just about all that, huh?
Even contrived, planned, and managed beauty has its charms. But what appeals to the senses is the asymmetry of nature. Its rough edges, its mistakes, a tree that is both out of place and exactly where it needs to be. Much like the dinosaurs.
Excuse me, Dr. Malcolm. There are reports of a large herd of subject animals roaming freely in Yosemite.
Goddamn Yosemite!
To my point, chaos. Don't you just love it?
I don't want to go to California like this. Not like this. Oh, God.
Ugh. Fine, let's go.
Yosemite. Over 1,000 square miles in size. It is home to one of the oldest plant species on Earth, the giant sequoias, which have been growing in this part of California for over 60 million years.
Also probably where Bigfoot's hanging out.
What's drawing the
Or
dinosaurs?
cannibal death cults.
The sequoias are familiar. Part of their
Chat, you ever look into exactly how many people go missing in national parks every year? It's kind of alarmingly high. It's kind of psychotic. It's exponentially higher than whatever you're thinking.
Okay, the horse is already out of the barn.
Yeah?
Saying, by the way, there's no horse and no barn.
What Owen means is that things are already in motion. We have dinosaurs that we'll need to capture.
Dinosaur blood memory? Yes, sir.
But not actual barns. Barns, no. Expedition center, a paleomedical facility, and a response facility. Yes.
Those should give us a solid foundation.
One damn thing at a time. Expedition center. And response facility. I know it has no power. Give me a goddamn minute. There, big power. There you go. There you are. Everybody's nice and connected to everything. Now we just need an arrival point still. Thank you. Handle all that. And build like so. Fantastic. Oh. Big wilderness. They probably got eaten by a bear or something. Excuse they don't bother to investigate. Missing 411 has a lot of weird shit going on with it. New Friday the 13th is in the works. So they finally figured out that copyright hell stuff, huh? Took him long enough, for God's sake.
How are you at photography?
Not great.
In what aspect? I think my right side is a little better than my left.
Oh, and I'm talking about the dinosaurs. We're gonna want images of the species in Yosemite.
Do we, though?
Oh, and you're wrong about the right.
Okay, I get it now. We can take one of the vehicles and go on a photo expedition. And, yeah, I know. My left is better.
You're still here?
I'm leaving, but I haven't left. You get it? I'm doing a...
I swear to God.
Oh,
Gone. I'm gone.
Photograph 8 different species of dinosaur. Initiating direct control.
All right, class. I ain't driven a vehicle since I was younger than you are.
Let's see if we can't figure something out. You're right, I don't know if this is gonna go particularly well, to be honest. We gotta figure out our bearings in this whole wilderness. Keep our eyes out for Sasquatch. I see 'em over yonder. They think they're better than me. Easy does it now. Let's slow down just a little bit so as not to spook them. Can't afford to spook them none. Alright, now hang on now. Gotta get a little bit closer. Just a little bit now. Alright. You give me money for this? That's it? Alright. That's something taken care of.
it's amazing to see these animals in something so close to their natural habitat.
These photographs are like not just capturing the dinosaurs, but a moment in time. Which, considering how they got here, feels doubly weird.
Right.
This is as close as we'll ever get to seeing the dinosaurs the way they were 65 million years ago. And it's breathtaking.
There's a word for it. I was just getting hungry, to be honest.
What you doing here, little fella? You're a long way from home, little boy. Long way from home you are.
Uh-huh.
You best get home now, son, before you get run down.
I see more of them over yonder. They will pay. Easy. Easy. Don't run into anyone and we'll be fine. Blow it. Blow it. Hell yeah, brother. Decent amount. Anybody else hanging around here? We still got 5 of these damn things to find. Those ones over there I already have. I think that's just more of you guys, isn't it? Appears to be. But there is another one beyond that. Forward! Give him a bit more of a wide berth. Easy does it. We'll be fine. They think we're just a weird running log.
Hello, hello? Oh. That's quite dangerous, actually, is what that is.
Yes. Let's, get away from you. Far, far away. Gah. It's gonna be fine. He doesn't know where we live. Be alright. Chad, it's not true they made a dinosaur serial killer in one of those movies, did they? They didn't make like a weird serial killer dinosaur thing, right? That's not a thing that they decided to make as like an antagonistic force in one of these movies, is it? That was lies, right? I hope not. They thought that's what Jurassic Park was for.
Yes, it doesn't now. Yes, it doesn't.
Look at Chrome Dome over here. Yeah, that's a good amount of cashola. Do people get paid this much to take pictures of animals? Christ, I'm in the wrong field. Fake leak that involves someone turning into a dinosaur. Wasn't that a horror attraction at like a Halloween thing? How does Jurassic Park keep falling so hard after peaking with Operation Genesis? I know, right? Oh, hey. It's those little dudes.
Alright, just don't piss them off.
Enough. Alright, just need a couple more. Just need a couple more and we're golden. Easy does it. Just don't run headfirst into an animal. No matter how tempting it is or how funny it would be. You ever play the Telltale game? Once, I think. Has an alarming amount of death scenes. Like an exceptional amount of murder. I think I meant the map edge. At least for this side. There's a bit in that game where a dude 1v1s a raptor with a knife. Type of shit. We got aura. Ugh. I can't go through the woods. Too dense. Kept forgetting it was a Jurassic Park game at times. Yeah. I like that guy. Yeah, and then he died. And then his, like, best friend turned out to be evil. I see you in the woods, goddammit. What are you?
Oh, you're a weird one, aren't you?
I can't exactly go any higher through this. That's the problem. Doesn't let me drive any deeper in. Yeah, no matter which way I slice it. Like a crater edge from Subnautica. Didn't they make a sequel to Subnautica that no one liked because your character was like a sassy woman that never shuts the fuck up? That happened, right? Why would you go from, like, completely silent protagonist for the sake of self-inserting into, like, a horrible foreign alien environment to making a character that never stops talking be your, like, thing that you have to control? What were they thinking? Lost World and Telltale? I played The Chaos Continues on the Super Nintendo. I played the Lost World PS1 game. I played quite a bit of the Lost World CD-ROM game. That was like an RTS. It was weird. The Telltale game. I can't get a good angle here. This, I think I played the first Ark Sim back in the day? I think? Those are some ancient memories, though. Oh, good, you decided to leave the fucking woods.
It's a good amount of cashola.
I think that's it? I think? Oh, no! Warpath on the PS1, the fighting game. I played that. I forgot about that one. The game's funny.
Alright. Just need a little bit of photography for you lot.
Oh, you some big fellas, ain't you? Look at all those Littlefoot. Splendid. All right, killed it.
We need our remote capture teams bringing back the most dangerous dinosaurs. The safety of the public and the dinosaurs are both at stake.
Right.
And I'm your man.
I know. Once we have them, we'll get them secured within our new facility.
Is that the park over there? Is that the facility?
So be
The only place
careful.
with lights, so I assume. Good. Off we go. Let's get back and then we'll hit that expedition map. I feel like this body of water being here is just asking for trouble. Should concrete the whole thing in. Save ourselves a headache later. Easy does it. And like that, we're home. Fantastic. Homeward bound, baby. You can go do something now. On your own. Without me having to drive you everywhere. First, we're gonna have to build in some things for fencing. Dependent entirely on how big what we're capturing is. First things first, we're gonna have to deforest a good chunk of this. Easy does it now, son. Let's just spend all the money we possibly have. Every bit of it's gotta go. Zero exceptions. Yeah, this'll help. Yeah, that's good. Thank God. Okay. See what we're doing here. Just a little bit, like so. I know it has no power. There's nothing in it yet. It's fine. Good enough. Slot in a damn door. Probably right about here. Make some more things over yonder. Be fine. Just like this now. Doesn't have to be excessively large. Just enough that they won't complain. Even though they still will, because complaining is what they do best. Next step. Don't want to get it all the way close. Good enough. Throw that there. Okay. 3 of those. 3 of those might be fine, but they're gonna need water to not do. Take out some terrain. That. It's fine. Then like this. Then like so. And Then water. Just a bit is what you need. Just a smidgen now. All you truly need. Any movies that aren't perceived as good that you still like, for me, it's Little Nicky. That aren't perceived as good, I like 98 Godzilla a lot more than most other people do. Like, it's not great, but I like it fine. Is Hook looked at fairly fondly? Because I like Hook. And I've heard a fair number of people complain about it over the years. Mm-hmm. There's probably more. I like Hook and heard good things in general. I've heard a fair number of people say it's, like, subpar. Oh, like this. And then, like... that'll work. And then we need... some of this. And then we need some of that. And then we need a little bit of this. That'll all be good. Problem is the pathing now. Just one of them. It's fine. Then keep going. Like that. And we need some of this. Just a smidge. Just like so. It's okay. We got all of that taken care of. And do the same damn thing to all of this. Ugh. Heard people say Jumanji was never good, so it wouldn't surprise me. Those people are insane. Expedition! Carnivores only, right? Allosaurus. Right, I didn't actually hire any scientists yet, did I? They don't have a control center. Control center. A little bit ahead of the curve. Do one of them, that's fine. And then probably gonna need medical facility. Right here is good enough. Right, yeah. Anything else that I'm missing? Scientist hiring capacity. Maybe then they'll stop complaining, huh? Just one damn thing at a time. Like this. Right, like so. Okay! There's that taken care of. Let's do some hiring. Leonard, you're on. Welcome to the team. Mackinson, never mind, I'm broke. Wells, you're on board. All right. Let's actually go do our goddamn job, huh? Insufficient skill. I don't believe you.
Oh, this might be bad.
This might be quite poor, even. This might not be going well. We gotta do something for cash.
Back to the Jeep!
Well, now I really am broke. Where is the... There you are.
We gotta go take some pictures.
We really gotta go handle that. We're gonna need the cash flow. Otherwise, this is gonna end very badly for us. Rank Toph, S tier. I like Toph quite a bit. Always have. Since I was a bouncing baby boy. There was a specific artist many, many years ago that drew some very good Avatar stuff. Much of which involved Toph. Life was better then.
Alright, easy does it now.
Hell yeah! Consider yourself photographed, my man. There are others around here that we have not photographed at all. I just have need to find them. Everyone I know appears to have liked Toph. Toph is great. Let's try not to roll all the way down this hill, huh? No, this is the limit. You hiding out in the woods, boy? Ugh. Damn animals think they're better than me. I'll show them. When I'm chowing down on a T-Rex steak, I'll be the one laughing. You are a big bastard. Do 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 do. Hey, fellas, how you doing? Still need the damn money. Yeah. I know there's more of you around.
Is it you, little explorer? Is it you that I see? Little critter?
You're up on my radar, but I don't see you none. I think I almost ran you over. Almost. Yeah, that's a compy. That's barely worth it at all. Aren't you guys like pack animals? Where are the rest of you? Ugh. Oh no. Don't lose the Jeep in the river. We can't afford another one. For the love of God. You know, I expected to see like a fire watchtower on top of one of these mountains at some point. You'd think, right? Need to photograph more reptiles. Not the kind thief wants to photograph. That's for later. Gentlemen! Hello! I like that they don't care. They're very nonchalant about me being here. $282,000 is probably fine, right? Get back home. Daddy's got some work to do. Insufficient skill. God. We need more science. Alright, who wants a job? Mackinson, you're hired. Jesus, that's a lot for you. We're still at a little bit of an impasse, aren't we? Just faintly, as it goes. Jesus, why does everything have to cost so much? Still need more. Like a lot more. Huh. I'll tell you what we can go do. I'll tell you what we can go do right now.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Let's go do some shooting. Oh, yeah, this'll work. All right, kids, who wants to go to the zoo? That is one big man, baby.
We're gonna need a little bit. Just a little bit now.
Prepare for shoot. Commence shoot. Get his ass! Stop missing! Ugh. Did you get him? I don't think you got him. You should get him harder than this. Yeah. Did that one connect? What are we hiring our marksman off Make-A-Wish now? Jesus, I'll do it. You see? It's a simple matter. We are way overdrawn. When facing bankruptcy, you'll need to raise cash with what you have. Sell unnecessary buildings, scenery, and dinosaurs. You're not the boss of it. Okay, you're actually the boss of it. That's the problem. Get tranked, damn it! What, are you immune to horse tranquilizers? Go to sleep, damn it! Sleep! It's like they're trying to piss me off or something. This is a lost cause. Ugh. It seems the park is doomed to fail. I know not how or why, only that this is why we're here. This may be a problem, I'll be honest. Maybe a real serious problem. How does one sell a building?
Your attention, please. This attraction is currently closed. We are sorry for the inconvenience caused.
No, really. Demolish. They don't want to demolish. Oh, that's how I do that. Yeah, do that. Oh, that's why I have no man. That explains that. Get rid of it! Still gonna need a fair bit of that back. Like a good, decent amount, for God's sake. Quick, while we have a chance! Scientist limit 2. Why is it scientist limit 2 exactly? They really just refuse to let me do the thing, don't they? Scientist limit 2. Well, what do you want me to do about that exactly? Anything in particular? Because I don't think I have the option. Yeah. Uh-huh. So, what are we doing here exactly? Scientist limit. You're fired! Scientist limit 2. Miss much, not a goddamn thing. Now I don't have the skill to actually do anything anyway, so it doesn't matter if I'm at the scientist limit. This game's terrible. Ah-da-doo-da-doo. It appears we're doomed to bankruptcy again. Isn't that great? Isn't that lovely? Worry about everything later. Just do what you fucking have to do. Apparently, I do need more scientists after all, which means I have to spend more money than I have. Jesus Christ, can you just tell me what I need to do? Why is this just a thing? Open the facility! Make money, I don't care how! Ugh. It just keeps going down. Upkeep per minute. Scientist wages. Uh-huh. This appears to be unsalvageable. And I don't know how to salvage it even if I could, to be honest. This is a serious problem, you know that? This is a bad one, in fact. Jesus, why do I have to go do everything myself? Fine! Back on safari. Oh, dear God. Why must I suffer so? Why does no one else have to suffer? Ugh. You! I need whatever I can scrounge up, and I don't even care. Repeat shot penalty. Ugh. Gah. This is not going well, you know that? Not going well at all. Going pretty poorly, in fact. Hey! You! Slug! Just do it again. Just do it again. Just do it again and don't even care. We just need the money. Ugh. The big ones are over there. We need all the money on Earth. Maybe that's fine. 366,000 is pretty okay, I think. Scientists. Eh. Huh. Huh? Huh. Huh. Huh? Huh. You want a job? You're cheap. Yeah, that'll be fine. Jesus Christ, what do you want from me? It still won't let me. You just refuse to let me do anything. Here, you have a job now. What is this scientist limit thing that it's giving me? I don't get it. And nothing ever helps. Going on a luxury submarine? I don't trust being on the ocean at all, to be honest. Why is it not letting me do this? Is there a particular reason that I'm not being allowed to do the thing that I'm supposed to do? Any reason at all that can be discerned. Ugh. Structures. Scientist limit 2. This is the whole thing, isn't it? Limit. This still isn't helpful. None of this is particularly helpful, to be honest. Efficiency. Scientist upgrade. Blocked. Scientist limit. Operation Science Center. I'm going to scream if you don't let me just play the fucking game. Ugh. No, no, no. Don't I already have... I guess I don't have a science center. Huh. Unfortunately, that's more expensive than I can possibly afford. I guess this is the end of the game, then. Huh. You know, I feel like if you want me to do some really specific shit, you shouldn't be handicapping my budget like this. Controversial take, I know. Fat fuck. Hang on now. Where's my Jeep? Where is my Jeep? 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 Did you get attacked by, like, an Allosaurus or something? Jeep? Little Jeep? Where's my little Jeep? It's like a Grand Cherokee or something. Where was I when I decided to stop controlling that? Where'd it go? Was it over here? I don't see it. Anywhere? Anywhere at all? Anywhere that I can see whatsoever? Really doesn't seem like it. Ah! Apparently I'm back here. Blech. All right, let's go. Surely this will solve all of my problems, right? Surely this is the solution that I have for everything at all. And this will not come back to bite me at all. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Nothing, nowhere, no which way.
Whip out the camera.
Every minor amount of cash flow is necessary. On account of us being broke. I really need, like, an exponential amount of money, you know what I'm saying, man? I just need one singular dinosaur to be captured. And I tried to get them locally, and the game said no. The game said no. There we go. May as well be pennies at this point. There is no chance in hell that I'm getting through this. There's just not enough money. The amount of money is zero. But out of the way. I need to photograph more animals, so that way I can go steal animals. I need more affordable pricing. And that's significantly harder than I thought it would be in this field.
Alright, as it doesn't now.
Still not worth enough, though. Multiple species in the photo? Anything going on there at all? Seemingly not. What about you guys? Jesus is barely anything at all. For the love of God. Please. I need so much money. I need like 300 grand extra than what I have right now. And I just don't see a viable way of getting that. This is the ledge of the map. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess this is game over then, isn't it? You'd think there would be things in place to keep this from happening. Uh-huh. Not an option, evidently. At all. No matter which way you go with it. You'd think it wouldn't be this way. Dude, unless this is, like, more money than God, there's no point in having any of this. Even getting rid of all of this doesn't do anything to raise this. Ugh. Not a goddamn thing, apparently. Because I need to have this, otherwise I don't have scientists. That is literally everything that I have. These are only $600 each. This is unsalvageable, for God's sake. Actually not possible. Like, dear God, man. Would you just let me go out to do the thing? Jesus Christ! Why is this a thing? Can't do that, and I can't build a science center because it's $250,000. Ah! You'd think there'd be more steady means of income. Unfortunately, I live in a clown world where that's not possible. This is wholly unsalvageable. And it cannot be done at all. No more. Huh. Jesus Christ. Why can't they just order a capture of everything around here so we can get some income? The one time I went out to try to trank something, it just wouldn't go down no matter how many times I shot it. Which means I suppose this playthrough is at an end, isn't it? Uh-huh. No, that sucks, doesn't it? Get me out of here! Ugh. We could have been playing Marvel Rivals. Instead, you people wanted to see this. Ugh. Dear God in heaven. Throw it away. Is there no money cheat? Dude, if I need to use a cheat code just for the game to let me play it, it's not... No, we're not doing that. Hello, Chathany, it's me again. Dear God. What a terrible ending. What a horrible stream that you voted for some reason. Ugh. Dear merciful God, we're never playing this again, and you were wrong to vote for it. Ugh. That's the stream. Thank you for coming by, I appreciate it. If you want to know when streams are going to start or what we're going to be doing on any given day, scroll down just a little bit, hit link on my Twitter. Twitch is there. I stream there also. Feel free to give that a follow. Patreon's down there. A little support was a long way to help. Getting there as long as you will with the right. Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing this again. Thanks, though. I'll see everyone again on Monday for probably the end of Terminator. Be there, or I quit. Goodbye!